I know that my trainer, when he first met me, had some very interesting first impressions of me. Can you recall what your first impressions of TL were when he walked into your gym?
No, he was not too much different to now in terms of he's definitely got a loud personality, to put it that way. I know he's listening, so I've got to be selective. But yeah, short attention span. short attention span, but and he came in with a mate of his, and I thought, oh, this will be interesting. We'll see how long this lasts. But no, he went away for a little bit, and he came back, and I thought, well, all right, well, maybe he's serious, and then I couldn't get rid of him after that. No, so it's been a pleasure, boys. I honestly mean that. He's a credit to the gym. He's a good role model. He's a good example. He has his younger brothers come in, but even for some of the younger guys and some of the older guys too, he might be small in stature and he's younger than a lot of them, but a lot of them do look up to him.
So I've taken you back in time to TL's early boxing career up until now. Let me tell you, we'll go to a hypothetical situation. We're talking the stars align. 5 years' time, yeah? Where are you if everything goes right for TL Light and Jack Light in 5 years' time, boxing-wise?
Well, Ewan, that's up to TL. That's up to TL, and obviously a lot of, like you said, there's probably more variables in this sport than any other. But I think that's up to TL, mate. And I've always said to him, whatever you put your mind into, whatever you put your energy into, if you put as much effort into your boxing as you do anything else, he's going to excel in life. Now, if he chooses to go with boxing, I think he could go all the way. But that's on him, and different things come into your life at different points, and he'll make that choice, but regardless of what he does, I support him. But to answer your question directly, I think he could go all the way if that's what he chooses.
Do you ever watch the professional boxing bouts and watch particularly the world title? I think TL's a bantamweight fighter, am I right?
He'll be fighting, I think he'll be at 122, so he'll be at super bantamweight. And I think by the time he fills out a little bit more in the next sort of 12, 18 months, you might see him at featherweight permanently, but it'll just take it one fight at a time.
Do you ever watch the world champion, say Naoya Inoue, and just think to yourself, how would my guy in a few years, how would he do against him, or more locally, one of the Maloney twins?
Yeah, of course you look. I mean, you always envision those little things, and it's still very early on for him, mate. But I've seen him in with guys that are, for an example, I think you mentioned to you, I've seen TL in there with Devin Haney, and within 20 seconds of him being in the ring with Devin Haney, you have those nerves a little bit because there's about 4 weight classes between them. But within 20 seconds of seeing him in the ring with Devin Haney, I wasn't worried. So, I think he would be fine as he starts to move up. And he's been in there with some high level guys already, some world rated guys, world champions he's been in with already, and he hasn't been too flustered. And without saying too much, he's gotten the better of quite a lot of them.
Yeah, well, as someone who's watched TL spar for a number of years, there's no denying his class. You spoke about Devin Haney, so the rematch between him and Kambosos, scheduled at the Rod Laver Arena, I believe in mid to late October. Do you see anything different in that fight to how it transpired the first time? Is it repeat or is it revenge?
George, if you listen, no. But I think George, at the end of the day, Haney's got the physical advantages. He's got the arm length. He's got the dexterity. He's a little bit quicker on the trigger. But if Kambosos is going to beat him, he's going to have to make it a really ugly fight, and he's going to have to sell out. He's going to have to take chances. He can't afford to sit on the outside like he did last time. I don't know if there was any sort of... I wouldn't speak on his behalf. I don't know if there's any sort of ailments or anything like that. But he fought a little bit too reluctantly, and that's not to say that he was trying to win. Sometimes you're just in there with a special talent who can keep you on the outside, and you can't do a lot about it, but he's going to have to sell out and take a few more chances if he's got a chance at winning. If he comes out with the same approach, Haney's going to be more comfortable with him now. So Kambosos is going to have to find a way past his jab. He's going to have to get in, use his head, use his elbows. and he's going to have to throw when he gets close. He can't look for the referee to break him up. He does all this work getting close, and then if he's not going to throw, it's going to be a long night.
100%.
But we've got to stick behind the Aussies, certainly.
Yes, indeed we do. Jack and TL, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on what you did last week, but more importantly, we look forward to touching your career as you go forward. Best wishes to you both, and we'll keep in touch over the next few months and see how you're progressing.
No worries. Thank you so much for having me.
And just quickly before you go, TL's expected back in October and possibly back 9th of November. I've just found out this morning.
Oh, that's good news. So we'll keep abreast of that.
Before the end of the year.
Thank you, Jack and TL. Really appreciate your time.
No worries. Take care, guys.
There's another exciting, successful Geelong sporting story on the horizon, and we will keep an eye on that, as I said.